How would you describe your vibe, your style?
I feel like it comes like within like just the way I live, it just kind of pours out of me naturally, into where it's like if I'm not creating, I gotta be like outside moving or something, I just have to be like moving my body, like my brain, like always nonstop. So first inspiration was just like cave paintings, African art, you know what I mean? Like old African style, like indigenous patterns and like masks and stuff. But then as I grew up, like learning about other artists to where that was always inspiration.
The free yourself kind of brand or free yourself motto that you have developed.
Yeah.
Where does it come from? How did you when did you start really using it?
I feel like probably when I guess maybe freed myself from my hometown, at like a young age, like 17 to move to SF, that was like me like freeing myself. Free yourself from like negative thinking, negative situations. And so that always stuck with me at a young age, and it's still like heavy weighs in my heart. So
You mentioned that there was a series of workshops that you're doing, kind of ignited by the San Francisco Art Commission.
yeah, I got accepted for the grant, and part of that was to do 6 different workshops, and so they all have to be free. My art style into 6 different workshops, but I guess it kind of works out because I use so many different mediums.
Yeah, yeah. Is there any specific paint that you use that you really prefer?
For fabric painting, I use like a brand called Tulip a lot. They're super solid.
Is there something that you're so proud of?
Maybe that this newest mural I painted is the biggest mural I've ever painted, and it's in SF. So that was like, I was painting it like while recovering from like knee surgery, so it
Oh,
was
wow.
like insane, like climbing up the ladder, barely even being able to walk and shit. Like, but I feel like it was my physical therapy too that healed me. I'm always doing grip tape art and giving them to like a couple skate shops out here. One's low key and the other one's midnight, just because they're like family.
And lastly, any words of encouragement to someone who is just at the beginning of the art journey?
Don't even think about, well, damn, I should have changed this or went that path. Like, nah, you're on the path you're meant to be on. Like, no regrets. And that's like the best way to live as an artist, really, I'd say. Once you dive in, just keep on swimming.